Hello, my name is Nguyễn, and today I will give a presentation on a very interesting topic, which is corporate social responsibility. In recent years, sustainable development has become the vision and the mission of most countries. Therefore, the operating models of businesses has gradually transformed into a business associated with social responsibilities, and that concepts are guiding the business activity of most public and private organizations. Firstly, I will introduce the meaning of corporate social responsibilities. I will abbreviate that term as CSR. So, CSR refer to a company commitment to managing its social, environmental, and economic impact. Responsibility. It is a management concept that describes how a company contributes to the well-being of communities and society through environmental and social measure. CSR plays a very crucial roles in how brands are perceived by customer and their targets or audience. It may also have attracts employees and investor who prioritize um, the CSR goals of that company, and they recognize their brands through their CSR strategy. Uh, to better understand the directions that company can take with their CSR strategy, there's a lot of ways for a company to achieve that, but I think there are only four main ways, four types of CSR. The first is environmental responsibility. Company will need to reduce its activities that impact the environment, such as sustainable practice, reduce the carbon footprint, and waste management. That is the first way of CSR. And the second is ethical business practice. Uh, Companies need to operate their business in an ethical manner that uphold human rights principles, such as fair treatment for all stakeholders, fair trade practice, equal pay. Third is philanthropic corporate responsibilities, which refers to a corporation aims, goals, and objectives for actively bettering society as a whole. Uh, one huge aspect of that way is donating money from companies earning to worthy causes within the local community, often in the form of a trust or a foundation. And the last one is employee well-being. Leader can show their employees that they care about their employees' mental and physical health by making personal well-being a priority of a company. Uh, Inviting teams to participate in a well-being challenge, such as goals related to step count, meditation, healthy eating. You give them a permission They need to prioritize their bodies and their minds before all else. While CSR is an extremely useful management method, it brings many benefits such as enhancing brand uh, building customer trust, and contributes to sustainable development, enhanced employee satisfaction and retention, reduce operational risk, and regulatory issues. Well, here's are some typical example of large company that's imply CSR strategy. Google has invested in renewable energy and carbon neutrality for better environments. Microsoft provide relevant, affordable, and innovative cloud and AI solutions to non-profit organizations for social good and offer matching gifts for their employees for the employees yeah and next I will give you some strategy for companies to implement CSR strategy. Firstly, here's like some couple tips for company to follow. And firstly is companies need to integrate their CSR strategy with their brands. It's very crucial. But to do this, they need to go back and consider what is their purpose, what is their brand purpose and values. Once they identify their brand purpose and values, they will need to align the strategy accordingly. There are many different ways to integrate CSR into brand strategy. However, which one they choose will depend on their business needs and their strategic goals in very different contexts, particular contexts. They need to distinguish their goals in particular context. This is very important. They need to think about the results of the result that CSR strategy brings to the table. Well, secondly, they need to conduct market research, listen to feedbacks from their employees, ask employees what they would like to see from potential CSR program, and understand what social and environmental challenge they are passionate about. In reality, not all companies can easily implement CSR strategy, but encounters many difficulties and obstacles. So what is the challenge when company implement CSR? Well, there are a few things to notice, which are resistance from stakeholders, cost and resource constraints, complex regulatory compliance, measuring and evaluating impact. Well, despite all this challenge, organization and individual embracing social responsibility are creating a positive change and influence for others to follow. So by overcome these hurdles, they are demonstrate the power of combining business success with making difference in society and the environment. Well, so what is the future of CSR? Well, with the current development trends of companies right now, in my opinion, companies will focus on the following strategy, which is increased focus on climate change and sustainability, rising consumer demand for ethical business practice, integrate of CSR into core business strategy, their core business strategy, and advancement in CSR reporting and accountability. Well, I think with the future of CSR, company have a lot of potential to develop and will contribute a lot, not only to the company itself but also to society and the community. Well, to conclude, CSR is a vital aspect of modern business success. Companies that prioritize CSR are building a very strong relationship with stakeholders and their audience, and businesses must continually evolve and improve CSR initiative to create a lasting and positive impact in community. Well, that is all of my presentation. Well, thank you for listening. I will look forward to any feedbacks from teacher. Thank you again.